On this week's Spotlight Music Series, we want to welcome back singer-songwriter Andrew Beam, who has been busy cooking up some new music and has a show coming up later this summer that you don't want to miss. Good to see you again, my friend.
Thank y'all for having me here.
How have you been?
Very busy.
Good. I like to hear that.
Oh yeah, about 72,000 miles in the last year and a half on that Chevrolet.
Where have you been going?
Just got back from Texas.
Really?
And going to Nashville again this week, so it's been, you never know where you might see me as always. Backyard barbecue to the big stage, but just keep on spreading the word. We're getting
Do you
there.
have a particular circuit or just go wherever people ask you to go?
Supply and demand.
Is that right?
So I try to route it best I can, especially with these fuel prices.
Yeah.
But honestly, we kind of have anchor dates and then work around those.
But you've been able to go through the creative process in the meantime, so you just released a new single.
We did, so we got a bunch of them coming out this year. We just dropped a cover of Money for Nothing by Dire Straits. So it has some twang to a classic rock and roll song.
I love that song, yeah.
And then we've got one dropping next Friday, May 26th. It's called Farmall 53, and that's the first single that's going to be dropping coming off of the new project called the Salt Creek Sessions, which is a 6-song all-acoustic EP, just me and a guitar.
Oh, really?
It's about as raw as it gets.
Oh, that's great.
And so some of those songs have been released already, and so we wanted to give listeners a different look at the creative process and also kind of where everything starts.
It's kind of an education.
It is, and it's also more content, good content.
Sure.
But then we are dropping a new song. The next one coming out is called Ain't No Cowboy.
Oh, I like
that.
But
the one for next week is Farmall 53, and I wrote it right here in the Lowcountry.
And what was the inspiration behind that one?
I got a phone call in January of 2020, right before COVID hit, from my buddy Sam Ambrose and then his cousin Max Avant, and it was on a Wednesday. They said, come out here to the farm on Wamalaw. Let's write us a song. So that sounds like a great idea. But y'all don't sing, you don't songwrite, you don't play guitar. But I'm there.
You're going to do all the work.
That's what I thought initially, and they proved me wrong.
Is that right?
So we were sitting there looking over a dove field. That's how country songs are written. And my buddy Sam said, we got to write something about this land and what it means to my family. And they have Ambrose Farms.
Yes,
so,
of course.
Absolutely. Y'all check that out if you hadn't
that's
already.
Nice.
And he said something about the roots with the trees.
Yeah.
So this just got deep. And he said, we got to put a John Deere in it, Bo. And I said, we're not putting any more John Deeres in any more country songs.
Right.
He said, fine, what about a Farmall? And I said, there's an idea. So a Farmall is an old tractor. I said, Farmall 53.
It's a good year.
2 chairs down, Max Avant said, long days in the heat. We had a bunch of really good ideas. It all came together in two writing sessions, if you will, with those guys. And
you've got the words that really evoke country, but you certainly have the sound, that twangy sound. You're kind of a rarity these days. You know,
I hope it's coming back.
Right, but I mean, really, because they're kind of going in the way of pop and some of these other amalgamations of country music, but you really stay true to those roots, don't you?
And I really don't have any other choice because it's the way I talk. So it comes out twangy. I'm not from Charleston. A lot of people think I am from Wamalaw just because I give a bunch of odes to Wamalaw.
Yeah.
I'm from Cashers, North Carolina.
Yeah.
And I just embrace the twang. The twang is the real thing. It is country last time I checked.
Right.
And our sound's very 90s, which is cool.
Yeah, I like that.
But the Lowcountry, as we talked about before on here, is really kind of our brand.
Yeah.
And we had a song I played last time on the segment called the Billy B. It's about Operation Jackpot, and there is a movie.
That's right.
There's a movie coming out.
I heard.
And
every time I hear that being mentioned, I always think about you.
I appreciate that. Well, hopefully you're going to hear me on the movie. So that's all I'm going to say about it.
Where's it going to drop? When's it going to drop?
I have no idea yet. It's in the infantile stages of it.
Okay,
but
all right.
I talked to the director today, and he wanted me to mention it. So
fantastic.
It's called Final Load.
Final Load. You're going to be performing a song for us after the break, but you're also going to be at the Beaufort Water Festival. So, folks, we're going to put the information up on the screen, so you make sure you get your tickets. Go. What's the song you're going to sing for us today?
We're singing Farmall 53, and you can hear this song live, full band, at the Beaufort Water Festival, opening up for Randy Hauser on July 15th.
So good to see you, Andrew. Thank you so much. We're back after this.
Lying underneath, beside a Farmall 53.